Hello everyone, this is Project Scan, Project Stop Child Abuse Now. Without wasting time, I'll briefly say something on what I titled The Imitators. An imitator is someone who copies the words or behavior of another, or someone who assumes the appearance of another. We have imitators in our homes, and if you're a caregiver in one way or the other, you have them around you. They watch every single step you take. They hear every word that comes out of your mouth. They watch your mood. They see how you express yourself in anger and in happiness because they want to emulate you. They want to do things the exact way you do them. These imitators are your children, your biological children, and the other ones around you that you care for. Permit me to call them copycats. And so because of them, you can't afford to do things anyhow. You will see a playback from them. I've noticed it in my children, and I know you've also seen it in yours. So let us be mindful of what we do and say, and consciously be good manners in them so that they can represent us well. Children are like mirror. What they see is what they do. There is a saying that children have never been very good at listening to their elders, but they have never failed to imitate them. What are you giving them to imitate? When you are behind the steering, how do you react to other road users? When your spouse, your neighbor gets you hungry, what do you say to them? When those children misbehave, what do you call them? It is important you answer these questions in your mind so that if there is need for adjustment, you can begin to work on that. I understand perfectly that the reason why Jesus grew up complete, that is mentally, physically, spiritually, and socially, according to Luke chapter 2 verse 52, was because the parents were also fit in those aspects of life. So Jesus could say good things to emulate, and he grew up a total child. Either you like it or not, your children will be a greater version of who you are. And don't forget, you cannot impact in them what you do not have. Are you a parent that is physically fit? You're very social, but spiritually, you are not there. You hardly pray. Your children have not even seen you alone with your Bible, not to talk of reading it to them. You are not giving them something good to imitate, and you are not building them as soldiers of God. Or are you the spiritual type that will never study to gain knowledge about the other aspects of life? When they're talking about the things happening around you, around the world, you cannot contribute. You cannot contribute. You don't browse the net, for vital information. You don't read books. And you want those children to read their books. No. Physically, you are neglecting yourself. They will also do. They will not take care of their bodies because they can't see it anywhere. You are not showing them how to do it. If you want them to grow up balanced, then you must be ready to live a balanced life. And you can, if you ask God for the grace. Billy Graham says something, and I quote, "The greatest legacy one can pass on to the children and grandchildren is not money or the other material things accumulated in one's life, but rather a legacy of character and faith." What are you passing to the imitators around you? It is important that you consciously pass on to them good things to imitate. It is important you work on their conduct. Failure to do this will make them go out of the will of God and also stop them from fulfilling their destinies. And this is what God does not want. This is what God will not take from you. So he said in Matthew chapter 18 verse 6, according to the Amplified Bible, that if you cause these little ones to stumble and sin, if you direct their thoughts and conducts in the wrong way, it will be better for you to have a great millstone fastened around your neck and to be sunk in the depths of the sea. That is not good at all. Build good characters in them, build their faith so that they can stand up as great soldiers of Christ and as great ambassadors of their nations. Do you dream seeing a developed nation tomorrow? Develop that child in your care today, and you will see your dream come to pass. God bless you.